Well, hello there. Here come another one of them stories about Louisiana. One time, me and my buddy Wolf, who was told you about on our road trip to California, we got the job to work offshore out of Dulac, Louisiana. So we go down a couple of days early, and we're going to hang out on Bourbon Street, and then catch a bus the next morning or something like that early, and go on out offshore and work for 10 days. Well, we got down there on Bourbon Street and we run up and down. The first thing what happened, this man, kind of a chubby fella, he was bald-headed, his nose and mouth was bleeding like somebody had beat on and hit him, come running around the corner hollering, "Help me, help me!" And about that time another man in the suit come around the corner chasing him. Well, Wolf stuck his foot out and tripped that second guy and grabbed him and commenced punching on him. About that time that guy pulled out a badge, and he was an undercover cop, and he said, "I could arrest you for interfering with an arrest." And Wolf said, "Whoa, I thought you was just in a fight and you was beating this poor fella up." Anyway, he didn't take him to jail, but he was mad undercover cop. I guarantee that undercover cop was mad. Well, we went on drinking here and there and everywhere. We went in and saw a couple other shows, a comedy show and a dancing show, girls dancing. Anyway, there was this other club. I can't remember what it was called. It was on the corner. It might have just been called the Warehouse or something. They have rock and roll in there, and we was going in, and there was this cute little girl standing there. I said, "Ain't you going in?" She said, "I can't. They won't let me in without no shoes." I looked down at her feet, and she had none shoes on. I could see 10 toes. I said, "Come here." I took her around the corner. I had a brand new pair of neck corner boots. Beautiful neck corner boots. I said, "Looky here. I got on black socks under these boots, and if you put on these boots and walk in with me, they won't notice that I ain't got no shoes on. They'll just see black down there, and you'll have on shoes and we'll get in." She said, "Okay." So I got little feet, so she put some boots on and they fit her perfect. She said, "Wow, these fit good." I said, "Yeah, okay, well come on in." So we pay our dollar cover at the door. I think I paid for her because, I was latching me on the girlfriend. We got in the door and she said, "I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back." And she walked straight across there into the little restroom. I waited. She not come out. Finally, a lady was going in the restroom. And I said, "Oh, hey, would you see where that girl is in there?" Lady goes in there and she come back out. She said, "There ain't no girl in there." I said, "What?" I said, "She ain't come out." I said, "Is there another door in there or something?" She said, "Let me look." She went in there and looked. She come out and she said, "No, but there's a window." Oh my God. That girl done crawled out the window and stole my boots. I had to spend the rest of the night on Bourbon Street in my dang socks. Lord have mercy. Then after we left that club, the Warehouse or whatever, we were walking, and about that time this girl come running across the street. Most beautiful girl I ever seen. She was wearing like some hot pants and a push-up brassiere and beautiful long flowing hair and red lips and stiletto heels. I'm talking woo-wee. I seen she caught my eye. I said, "Hey!" Said, "Hey," back at me. I said, "What's your name?" She said, "My name is Cinnamon Aples, and I'm a dancer right there at the so-and-so." She said, "I'm going around the corner here to get a drink. You and your buddy want to come with me?" I said, "Okay." So we go one block off of Bourbon Street, and there's a club on the corner. We go in there, and we just both gaping and a mouth open, gaping at most beautiful girl we ever saw. She says, "Let me get a friend for your buddy." And she goes over there and gets his, come back, and this girl looked like she was a linebacker for the New Orleans Saints, needed a shave had on a long wig, what you could tell was a wig, and was wearing a dress, and by God, it was a man. And Wolf looked at that man like that, and he said, and I'm said, we said, you know, I said, yeah, I think we are. And then Cinnamon said, oh, maybe y'all don't realize what kind of place you're in. This is a transvestite club, and we are transvestite cross-dressers. Oh my God, the most beautiful girl we ever saw was a guy. We said, well, we gotta go, and we went back over on Bourbon Street, and we talked a little and laughed about what kind of fix we'd got in, how I'd lost my boots. And so we went on down to the drugstore at Walgreens, and we got us a fifth of liquor, and we went back to the hotel, and we drank that, and we were supposed to catch that boat at 6 o'clock out of Dulac. We woke up about noon in the hotel room and said, oh, we missed the bus. And I was so hung over, all I could do was sit there and cry. I could just cry, man. And Wolf said maybe we could get some more liquor and take the hair of the dog. So we went back to that Walgreens and got a bottle of liquor. And I was sitting on the bench there on Canal Street. There was a bench. And I never felt so bad in my life. I was a grown man, you know, young man, crying. I just had my hands in my head. I was just crying, man. So bad I felt. And you know, so we went back to the room and we said we checked in for another night, and we called work and everything, tell them I had car trouble or something. So we told them some kind of old lie, and then we took a sleep and we slept a while. We got up and we ate some hamburgers or something, and Wolf said, well, why don't we go back down on Bourbon Street tonight, but we'll come back home early and get on out and catch a boat in the morning and get to work. I said, okay. We went down on Bourbon Street that night, and we got so drunk I don't even remember what happened. And the next day when we wake up in our room, it's noon again, and we done missed a boat again. Oh Lord, so we said, you know what? So we took a shower, checked out a motel, ain't drank nothing, got us something to eat, and we drove down to where the boat would pick us up in the morning that evening, and we slept in the car just so we could get to work. But when we got to work, everything was cool. We didn't get fired. We just told them we had to get the car fixed, and et cetera, lie. And we worked out there 10 days offshore, and it was so miserable. We ain't go back after we got off our days off. We said, we can't. Nowhere there. We going out there. We can't stand it. But that's what happened when me and Wolf tried to work offshore out of Dulac, Louisiana, and this was approximately around 1973. But anyway, thank you very much.